So you're thinking about moving to Bend, or maybe you already live in Bend, but you want to learn more about this fantastic new development on the west side. We've done a video on Discovery West already, but we're coming back to follow up. Discovery Corner, where we're standing right now, is finally getting ready to open. There are shops behind us. They're up and ready for business. And there is a massive subdivision all around us right now with homes going up everywhere here on the west side of town. So if this video sounds like it's for you, a tour of Discovery Corner and Discovery West, stick around. We're getting after this video right now.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, playing, living, the good and the bad of Bend, Oregon and the surrounding areas, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what's going on here in Bend. My name is Zach Nutter, this is Ryan Rudloff, both licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon, and we've lived here for over 30 years and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to connect with you, help you make the smooth move here to Bend. So as Ryan said, behind us, we are looking at Bend's newest mixed-use commercial area. This is Discovery Corner. It's a really awesome development. You're already seeing stores go in, so we're gonna do kind of a little lap around. We're gonna show you so far what they're showing is out and coming in. We've got some really cool places, and then we'll zip you around, give you a progress report update here on Discovery Park. So let's rock and roll. So we're walking along these amazing buildings right now, and the first place we'll see is Sparrow. It looks like it says Mercado. I'm assuming that's gonna be some kind of really small little market, which is amazing to have really close to somewhere you live. We see a couple other places, but Sparrow has probably the best bakery in town, so I'm assuming it'll have some of their baked goods and different stuff like that. It looks like there's several of these places that are still available, but this is gonna be a very big hot spot for new retail shops. And if we pan up and kind of look, you'll see, looks like there's some luxury condos up there. So those are going, I haven't seen them on the market just yet, but I'm assuming those are going to be very sought after because this is such a unique part of town. We're really close to Northwest Crossing, downtown. We'll get into kind of the proximity to where this is close to a little later in the video. But you can see there's some open space. They look like they're probably, I don't know, 800 square feet, maybe 1,000 square foot spots. You'll see, and then in between here, this looks like where you'll get into the condos. So on either side, you've got a commercial unit, and then you've got access to what looks like probably 2 condos up above, maybe 2 or 4 condos, not sure. Looks like there's 4 patios, so maybe 4 spaces on each one. You've got another little office space right here. There's no signage here, so we don't know what this is gonna be yet. Could just be the area where you come in to look at the commercial spaces. Did we pass? Oh, there was Put a Cork in It. I'm assuming that's gonna be a nice wine joint. So this place is gonna be popping full of really cool, probably restaurants, wine, little shops. This is a really neat area. They just did the ribbon cutting on it. If we kind of pan around a little bit, you can see the, there's like a big fire pit in the middle.
This is really cool. This is like a big common area here. It's gonna be centered in the middle of Discovery West, but you can already get a feel for when these businesses come in here, maybe next spring or next summer when they're fully occupied, what it's gonna be like out here, especially on like a warm day. We've got a fire pit down here, a little area to kind of hang out, but you'll have businesses everywhere. There's residences up above, and of course there's homes surrounding this entire little commercial strip as well.
So Compass Corner is really close as we talk to Northwest Crossing. Northwest Crossing is a much larger version of this exact setup. They've got, I don't know, probably 10 restaurants in there, a bunch of shopping. So a lot of these developers are really starting to put mixed-use commercial inside of, that's what they're hearing and seeing that people want. They want that close proximity to the neighborhood, to be able to go to the store, to be able to grab coffee, grab wine, you know, without having to get in the car and go super far. So surrounding this area right here is a bunch of beautiful townhomes, and then you get out a little ways further and there's a bunch of wonderful single family homes. But back on track with location, we're also maybe 2 or 3 minutes from downtown, maybe 5 minutes from the old mill. If you're curious, if you're gonna be commuting a lot for work, or this is gonna be a second home, we're about 30 minutes from the airport. Redmond Airport has a lot of commercial flights. We're maybe 30 minutes from Mount Bachelor, 6th largest ski resort in North America. So really great location, a ton of amenities around. And it seems like they just keep adding more amenities to this area of town.
Yeah, Discovery West has been under construction now for a couple of years. These are kind of the later phases. Right now we're going by some awesome townhomes by Curtis Builders. And what we're gonna find out as we continue along is we're gonna be kind of zipping through more of an established part of Discovery West. And when I say established, it's like 2 years, maybe 3 years old. Homes range anywhere from like high 9s up to $2.5 million, of course, depending on the size. But it's a very sought after neighborhood. And one of the things Zach was touching on is these commercial style developments within subdivisions, these newer subdivisions. This is kind of a theme going on all around town now. So downtown, the box factory, and the old mill, while they're great places to go and visit, you can actually do the same type of recreating in your subdivision if you live in that particular area. And of course, even if you don't, you're welcome to as well.
So we're not far from Phil's Trail here, some of the best mountain biking in the area, super close to that. What's the waterfall? Yeah, sure.
Let's do that.
What's the waterfall that we just went out to not too long ago? Why don't we cross the street here
Tumalo Falls.
Tumalo Falls is what, 15, 20 minutes from here?
It's a short drive.
A great area out there. I mean, we're right on the edge of Bend. This is about as close to being in the city limits while still being in the city.
Yep.
You get outside of the city really fast here. They've done a really good job planting a lot of trees along the road and stuff. 10, 15 years from now, these are gonna be big, beautiful trees that line the streets. And the homes are very much, I mean, there's a huge mix of homes. I would say the overwhelming majority are like a Northwest craftsman style home. And then you'll see kind of a more contemporary style home added in. A lot of the townhomes that we saw that are right around the corner, Discovery Corner, are a little bit more contemporary. But then you get out into the neighborhood with the single family homes and you start seeing a pretty good mix of craftsmen, some Northwest style homes, some contemporary homes. But it has a really, really good feeling in this neighborhood. Lots of construction going on as well. This is kind of an established area, but the further we get that way and back that direction, a lot of construction going on.
Yeah, you see some of these homes that we're kind of zipping by right now, like Zach touching on the style, but some of them are gonna be single level, some are gonna be 2 level. They range in between, say, 1,300 square feet. They go all the way up to maybe 3,000 or a little bit over 3,000 square feet. So homes in terms of size can range in that parameter, but there's something for just about everybody if they're looking for a home on this side of town in a very up and coming subdivision like this.
They've done a really good job too of not making the garage the focal point of the house. So many neighborhoods, when you go into it, the garage is front and center. A lot of these have either alley access or like that house over there, you can see it's kind of tucked to the side. So it really has this very neighborhood feel, which is really neat. You can see as we're walking along here, the trees are starting to get bigger because they were planted a couple years ago as opposed to the ones behind us. So these are gonna be big, beautiful trees. The leaves are falling, sun's shining. It's Bend, Oregon. The weather is starting to cool down. We got our first dusting of snow on the mountains last night. It's October, what? It's late October.
Late October.
No snow in town yet. We don't anticipate that for a while, but the temperatures are definitely changing. Starting to see days in the, the high 40s, 50s, but we're still gonna get some of those. I think tomorrow we're scheduled for a 70-degree day.
70, yeah.
So, and it's beautiful blue skies out right now. So pretty hard weather to beat.
And that's the thing. It's like the fall weather will come, but September and most of October, it's still pretty darn warm outside. But then some of the nights will cool down. Hello. and we'll get some freezes. We're starting to get some freezes and things like that. Obviously the leaves are changing. It's windy out, or a little bit windy. And we're getting to that point. We'll be getting snow here in the next probably 6 weeks down here, but it won't be heavy snow. It's gonna be snow that maybe shows up. People get excited about the winter and going into the holiday season. So that's something to be excited about in the fall. One of my favorite times of the year around here.
So all these homes that you see here are built by the builder and then put up for purchase. This isn't really a neighborhood that you buy land and then bring your own builder, except for there is one area over there. I forget what the name of it was.
Strata?
Strata, I think it is Strata. And I think there's like 14 home sites.
Right.
You can buy the home site, bring your builder in, and build your own home on that lot. So if you want to live in here, want to use your own builder, Strata, which is still part of the same development, really close to where we are right now, you can do that. But these are all mainly homes that builders are coming in, building, and then people come in and buy them after the fact. So we're on, I can never say this, the name of the street, Celilo?
Yeah. Pretty famous street right now.
Yeah, very, very popular. A lot of tour of home houses have been on here. You get down here far enough, and the houses on that side of the road over there overlook Discovery Park. Discovery Park's this big, beautiful park with a huge pond in the middle of it. Almost looks like a lake, a little lake, you know, it's so big. And that's a whole nother phase of homes. Those houses have been there for probably 10, 15 years. And then right down there, you've got this, the Grove, which is like I want to call it like a indoor food court.
Yeah.
It's like but higher end. It's got a beautiful bar. It's got some wonderful restaurants in it. Has a really nice seafood restaurant.
Great fish market, yeah.
Yep, one of the best restaurants in towns just down the hill from here in RBC. Great steakhouse. There's just so much in this area of town. Wanted to show it to you, show you some of the variety that's here, and just give you guys kind of an idea of what's going on.
And that's what really makes this part of town so awesome. Is Northwest Crossing is here, it's established, and then there are new adjacent subdivisions that are doing things that are similar. So when it's all said and done, after a couple years go by and these neighborhoods and these subdivisions are finished with their construction and the businesses are occupying the units for commercial space, it's just going to be a really cool area to just go frequent. Whether you're hoofing it with your feet, or you're on your bike, or you're just driving around, but there's just so many different things you can do outside here in Bend. And hopefully that's the theme moving forward for other parts of town as well. But we're close to Summit High School right now. We've got Pacific Crest Middle School. There's a couple elementary schools nearby. So kind of a focal point, a centerpiece of Bend, but it is on the west edge of town. And so you are just about 15 minutes from Bachelor, like we talked about, but the gateway to all the west side amenities, as well as the Cascade Lakes area. It's just right up the road from where we're at right now, which makes this particular area so sought after.
That's about it, guys. We've actually ventured into Collier, which is not part of Discovery West, but newer area. But we're so thankful you guys watched all the way to this part of the video. If you guys have any interest in Discovery West, Discovery Corner, give us a call. We'd love to connect with you guys. We're here for you. We're so thankful that you guys continue to watch, continue to call us. And if there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to us.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.
Have a great day.